Hello everyone, Kilikadoan here playing Football Manager 2018 with Blyth Spartans, and we have just gotten our third set of youth candidates with the team. Guess it's just about the same as last season. We got one with the 4-star potential, some 3-star potentials, maybe a little bit worse in that regard, but the rating is probably uh, the potential ability is probably a bit lower because the team is better this season. So they are probably about the same level as last season. And I think we can assign the top 4 people here because we see that Glyn Smith is actually quite high in ability at the moment. So that would be a good player to have in the youth team, even if he is likely to never play for the main team. And I've played to the part of the season where I said I should play too. We have just lost against the Gateshead. Tough match. They are our local rival. Tough match. But let's move up to Crew. Should be the first match we talk about now. We lost 2-1. We had the lead 1-0, but they were kind of strong. That was expected result. I expected to lose against Stanley as well, but here we can see that we surprised them and we've been 3-1 away. That is a very good result, and Harrison Devine scores twice, and then Isaac Ward probably on a corner, might have been on a free kick as well. At home against Hartlepool, 1-1. Jarrett Rivers with our only goal of the match, and then against White Hawk we won 3-0. Dan McGuire, then an own goal, and then Nathan Buddle gets the last goal of the match. Against Maidstone, we lost 3-1. That was not a good match for us. We can see that our goal came in late, and then they ended the match with a penalty, 3-1. Aldershot, that was even worse for us. We were down 4-0. We managed to get 2 late goals by Jake Wright. Devine was injured in this match. Then we won against Chester on an own goal. Um, Decent match from both sides, and an own goal in the 92nd minute. That sounds a bit unfair, but it happens. Against Phildep, this was a massive performance by our team. We got an early lead. They fought their way back, but then, yeah, something just happened. Dan McGuire started to score goals from everything. Eastleigh 2-0. Gerard Rivers, Lewis Horner scored. Leyton Orient 1-1. They had a late goal in the 81st minute. Telford United, we managed to win that one as well. And we got a very late red card on Curtis Peters. But Harrison Devine scores twice. Halifax Town 2-2 after we were up 2-0. Harrison Devine got injured in that match. And then, as I said, we lost against Gateshead. A very tough result to take because we tied it up to 2-2 in the 92nd minute, and then in the 95th minute they scored 3-2. Probably my fault. I should have been on the defensive after we scored our second goal, but it was hard to predict that they would have even a goal chance that late in the match. Now we have 4 matches left to go. Let's look at the competitions. We can see that we are in 5th place with 71 points. It is very close. Orient at 72, Forest Green Rovers at 71. Where the hell did they come from? I think they are quite new up here. They must be in good form at the moment. Hartlepool 70, Stanley and Maidstone United 69, and Salford are down to 68. And then there is a gap down to Chester. But a lot of teams involved here, 7 teams and 4 spots in the playoff. I hope we will be able to keep our playoff position, even if I do not think we have much to win in a playoff. I don't think we are strong enough to compete against teams that are this strong, but would be nice if we are given the chance to do so. The 4 matches left to play. Welling United at home. We need to get a win here. Then we play against Salford, and Salford, as I just mentioned, is one of the 7 teams now involved in the playoff battle. Havant Waterlooville also away, and then we play at home against Bromley. I think Havant Waterloo is around 16th, and they should be 18th. Yes, I had checked that in advance. Medical Center, Harrison Devine is the only player that is injured at the moment, and we will miss our next 2 matches at least. Might be back against Havant and Waterlooville or Bromley. Well, we can see that there is a big gap between this match and Bromley match. We need to put in a friendly there because we do not have any cup matches. It's probably cup matches that is causing that break. Who should we play? This should be fine. Let's play against Shildon. We will make a little bit of money. Let's look at the money actually. We can see that we are down quite a lot. Our balance is not good. Our current season profit is a big loss. 10k. Oh, that's not really a big loss, but we need to get that up. Maybe the playoff would be able to help us bring in a little bit of extra income. So that would be good. Other than that, uh, which match should we be playing? Of course, we need to play against Salford. That is a given. And then maybe we will deal with the playoff after that. We will see. We were lucky enough to win the match against Welling United. Jake Wright scored twice. The final goal came in the 89th minute. Very important, and it moves us up into 4th place. We now have 4 points down to the people that are not in playoff at the moment. And we are going to play against Salford next. This is very important. This is probably the hardest division to advance from because only 2 teams move up. Usually it is 3 or 4 that can advance. So we would be super lucky to be able to achieve this. I also noticed that the previous champions, Barrow, are in 2nd place and look like they will be able to advance out of Skybet League 2 for the first season they play there. So that is also encouraging because we would like to be able to do that as well. I guess we will play against Salford now. I think we are ready. Just gonna do that trick to get into this screen. Nathan Volland haven't played any matches this season, I think. Nope. Paul Tyson is injured. He got injured in the previous match, or was it in practice? Can't even remember. Paul Tyson have been excellent this season. Volland is supposed to be just as good or close to it, but yeah, we will see if he will be able to hold up. Jake Wright is not in the best condition coming into this match, but he's also been in quite a good form, I think. He scored twice there, he scored twice down here as well, so he's in decent form when he plays. Hopefully he will be able to put in a good performance for us today as well. Let's go. Normal 4-4-2 for Salford. This is going to be a tough match, but I would like to get 1 point. That would be super good. We're gonna start standard, but we might. No, I'm quite sure we will go down and play more defensive after the initial minutes here. Hopefully they will not get an early goal. I was hoping to create some chances for our team early on in this match. Oh, that's dangerous. You can see that they have some injured players even. 2 injured in the starting 11, 2 injured on the bench. Overall, they are much more tired than we are. Ooh, decent corner. Decent corner. 20 minutes played. Let's go down and play counter. Because we only want that 1 point. And if we can create some goals, that would be nice too. Horner, will you try and push it forward? Wrightson tries to put the ball into an area, but we do not have any players there. Selford, they are winning the ball in the midfield. Oh, that's Redshaw. In the first season, Selford won the Northern Division that we played in, and Redshaw was absolutely amazing. I'm kind of expecting that he is still amazing. Half-time is coming up, and we are keeping it at 0-0. Come on. There we go, half-time. First half, they are stronger than us, but they are not creating super good chances. Even if they had 2 highlights, and both of them were decent chances, while our chance was from a corner. Should we be even more defensive? Do not really have any good ratings on our player. Let's start with counter, and then we're gonna go down to defensive in the 65 minute mark, something like that. Berkovic is very tired on their team. Seems like we are getting a lot of balls like that do not really reach anyone. Newton, Redshaw is in the middle, and they score the first goal of the match. We need to push forward a little bit. Let's go into control. Marwood to Newton, and then Redshaw finds the space. We have 2 people in there, but none of them are able to take care of Redshaw. That was rather poor. Doesn't really look like it's helping to play control. We're gonna move to attack. That's not good enough. Come on, team. I know you can score 1 goal. We have 20 minutes left to go. And no. Voland. Doesn't really feel like we are even there this match. We are not able to win any balls in the midfield. Hmm. Our players are getting tired as well. Nope, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And Redshaw is faster than our defenseman. We will have more chances. Hopefully, the other results will go in our favor so that we are still in a decent position. We lose against Salford. Salford are still behind us, but they are much closer now. Um, Hand over to assistant. You can see how it looks now. Come on. There we can see we are still in 4th place. We have 74 points. A lot of other teams are also at 74 points. Salford and Orient are down at 72 points and they are just outside of the playoffs. This is going to be tough, very, very tough, but we are playing teams that we should be able to beat. Waterlooville in 14th now. Actually, they might be in a good form. Yes, they have won 2 in a row, 3 out of the last 4. And how about Bromley? Bromley is in poor form, I guess. I think with 4 points we should be able to make it into the playoffs. Maybe even 3 points will be enough, even if that is unlikely. Probably 4 points. So we need to get a point against Havant and Waterlooville and then win against Bromley. I think that is what needs to happen here. I guess I'm gonna play this match on my own against Havant and Waterlooville. They are the favorite to win this match, and I'm gonna at least show you what changes we will make to the tactics. I think we're gonna go defensive, hope to win a point that way by playing defensive the entire match. Divine is going to be on the bench because he's decently healthy, but I don't want him to start the match because that would probably lead to an injury. Might be better to bring him in late in the second half. Do we need to make any other changes? We have Jordan Holt that is a bit tired, a few players that are a little bit tired, but I feel like we're gonna push forward with what we have here. Paul Tyson, have you had any news about your injury? 6 to 12 days. That means he will be back for the final match of the regular season because there is quite a big gap till that match. The match, I looked at the inbox and we can see that we have 3 players nominated for the player of the season. It is Divine, it is Lewis Horner, and it is Dan McGuire. Makes sense because they have, at least McGuire and Horner have been very good this season, and we can see that Divine is up to 7.3 in average rating. So very, very strong performance by them. Not sure who I should vote for because I feel like Dan McGuire and Ben Morris are the favorite to win this award. Uh, I usually go for someone with high assists, but the people with the best assists are on my team, I guess, except for Lewis Collins. So Lewis Collins will get my vote. Match just ended. It was not very good for us. At least, yeah, at least the end of the match. We're still in 7th place. That means we have it in our own hands. If we win the last match, we will make it into the playoffs. That is a comfort, but you know it will be tough. Bromley managed to win 4-0 in their match. That's going to be tough. So we lost 1-0 and the goal came in the 93rd minute. That is so tough to take. We didn't play well at all. We had half chances, but nothing really solid. Some teams, if we had won that match, we would have secured a playoff spot as well. Now we need to win against Bromley. Press conference ahead of the match. Been playing down our chances a little bit. It sounds like you might be worried that Terry Fleming is handling the pressure better than you. Not at all. I'm super nervous about this match. We are just about to play it. It's all up to us. We are the favorite to win. I think we could see that here. Yes, we are quite big favorites, I feel like, but we need to live up to it as well. A victory, that means we can go into the playoffs, and if we lose, we are most likely not going to be in the playoffs because many teams can pass us. Bromley, I'm super worried now when they won 4-0. We need to decide on a tactics to use. We're gonna go with control. I have already set that. And Harrison Divine, you can play now. We are the big favorites. We need a victory today, and with a victory, we might even be able to improve our position a little bit. I am not sure how the playoff is played because it's been a long time since I've been at this point of a league before, and it doesn't really tell when you look at the rules. My guess is that 4 and 5 play at home against 6 and 7, and then the winners play against Geasley and Crew, and then the winner of that match will play each other, and only one team out of the 6 in the playoffs will be able to move up. Very, very tough, but yeah, it will be fun to try it. I feel like we are not really strong enough in a playoff, but we still want to attempt. There we go, we're done. We want to attempt to see if we are able to compete with the other top teams here. During the season, it's been a bit of a hit and miss against other top teams. We have been impressive sometimes, and we have been not very impressive in some other matches. And we can see that they have the first chance of the match. That is a very good opportunity, but lucky enough, they fail to score. They take the ball again. Bromley are starting a lot stronger than we are. Ooh, Tyson, we are lucky to have you back. And we managed to clear that corner, but they get the ball back, and that is a good opportunity yet again. Bromley, they are strong today. Hopefully we can slow down the pace a little bit because they are moving very fast, the Bromley team. Okay, now nothing have happened for 20 minutes. And we get an injury on Divine. Right, we really need you to come in and perform. Rivers. Oh, yes! Yes, Horner! What the hell did he do there? Bryson to Rivers. I thought, why didn't he lift the ball in? Rivers decided to play it into Horner, and somehow Horner managed to score from that position. We move up into 6th place. Ooh, Ashley, Seal, you are fast. Ooh, that's in the bar. Ryan, I think, was the player in Bromley who hit the bar with his head. And we managed to score on a corner. I think that is an own goal. That is a massive mistake. The goalkeeper saves the ball, and the person guarding the guarding the post. that is rather funny actually. He tries to clear the ball, but he hits it backwards instead. Okay. Halftime. Halftime. Uh, Assistant manager, not a good halftime talk. Do we need to play control? Nope, we're gonna go defensive because we're in 5th place now. 5th place. Doesn't really matter where we come, I guess, but still nice. Maybe we will get a little bit more money as well if we come in 5th place compared to 6th or 7th. And we can see that if we drop the lead, we will be out of the playoffs because Salford and Maidstone and maybe, yeah, they are it's just 1 point behind us at the moment. And Ashley Seal, wow, that is an amazing finish. A massive clearance. Ashley Seal is fastest, and he managed to find the net. Maybe going defensive was a mistake. Maybe we should drop the defensive line down a little bit. Not a little bit, quite a lot actually, because we are super scared about their fast forwards. They have at least Ashley Seal. And that they managed to score this early is also a bit of a worry. Brightson, will you be able to find anyone? Rivers was in a good position, but he decides that he wants to shoot the ball himself. And that finish was super, super bad. Maidstone United have scored yet again, so their win looked like a given. And the time is running out. This is going well. We just have extra time to play. And this should be it. Oh, we need to clear this corner. Please do not. Yes. Yes, we managed to win. We are in the playoffs. Oops. Didn't really like that, but whatever. We can see we just have a few days now to prepare for the playoffs. We need to see who we will face before this episode ends, and then we will do the playoffs in the next episode. Um, my guess is we're going to play against Forest Green Rovers. Oh, we can see that Salford managed to come in 4th place, 78 points. Then we are at 77 and the best goal difference. Forest Green Rovers 77, Hartlepool 77, and then Maidstone United 76 points. They miss out on the playoffs with just 1 point. Must be tough for them. Let's see if we can get you must feel even better about the result given you got one over on Terry Fleming after your pre-match war of words. Neutral answer to that one. Lewis Horner's a powerful shot in the bottom corner from 24 meters was one of the highlights of the match. Wouldn't you agree? It was a fabulous strike. Lewis Horner was in the form today, wasn't he? Lewis had a solid game, and I expect to see more of the same. Benny Ashley Seal put in a top-notch performance against you today. He's a quality player, isn't he? We made him good. And we get Forest Green Rovers. I guess that means it is as I expected. And then we will get Crew in the next round if we manage to move on. This is going to be tough. Forest Green Rovers, let's look at how we have played against them in the past meetings. This season we got 2-2 away and we won at home, and we should be playing at home now. Yes, we are. This is going to be tough, but we need to get it done. That will be in the next episode, the playoffs. Until then, I am Killer Cow Divine. Thank you all for watching.